Today we're going to talk about how to build a water rocket launcher. I've experimented and tinkered with a number of designs over the years and come to like this one the best. I think it's the simplest to build, it's pretty inexpensive, and it's easy to use. So I'll go over some of the features of the completed launcher first and then show you how to build one of these. Some of the things I like about this design, it's pretty straightforward. The release mechanism is a Clark cable release mechanism. It uses these cable ties to hold the bottle onto the launcher, and then this collar holds the cable ties while the rocket is pressurized, and then releases like this by pulling a string. And I resisted the Clark cable for a number of years because it seemed like really complicated, but then once I actually went and built one, it's really quite straightforward and easy, and kind of kicking myself for not doing it earlier. One other feature of this particular design that I really like, as opposed to a lot of the other Clark cables that you see out there, is that two of these cable ties bow out like this and are used as a spring. So they'll actually push the collar up against the soda bottle until it's ready to release. So you don't have to worry about gravity pulling it down or just relying on the friction of the collar with the cable ties, because the spring will keep it up like that. Another feature I like of this is that the hose that's used to pressurize the rocket that's connected to a bike pump or an air compressor, some designs will have the valve actually connected right here at the corner of the launcher, which means you have to be really up close to it while you're pressurizing the rocket. So you have a high pressure rocket right here next to your head while you're pumping it up, and that in theory could be a little dangerous. So I like putting a longer hose on so you get a little more distance between yourself and the rocket while it's being pressurized. Here's an up-close view of the release mechanism, and you can see that behind the collar and behind the cable ties there's an O-ring attached to the launch tube. So the way this works is that you slide the bottle over the launch tube, pull down on the collar, push the bottle onto the O-ring, and then release the collar and put it up around the bottle. So the cable ties will catch the lip of the bottle here. The spring holds the collar up and prevents the cable ties from releasing the bottle until it's ready. And then there's a string attached, two strings attached on the sides here, and when those strings are pulled, the collar comes down, cable ties release, and the rocket launches.